What is the fastest way to get toned? That's today's podcast topic. So let's dissect it. I'm actually going to provide you with 4 tips, like my 4 go-to tips for getting toned as quickly as possible. Hello, and welcome to yet another unscripted episode of Fitness Forever Whatever. Those of you just listening can't hear it, but I am planning on posting a little snippet to YouTube this week, so you'll be able to see how beautiful my co-host is. And today on the podcast, I want to cut to the chase. Here's what I think about getting toned. I don't think getting toned is real. It's actually a combination of building muscle and losing body fat. But for everybody out there who's afraid of getting big and bulky and would rather get toned, don't be afraid of building muscle. Having muscle under fat is going to help the fat on top of that muscle appear toned. Not to mention that as you build more and more muscle, you are going to feel more and more confident to navigate through the gym and to navigate through any situation and to say yes to adventure because your body is more capable and able to push you confidently and forcefully around this world. Let's focus on training, not just exercising. Everybody that wants to get toned, they focus on exercise. What can I do to just exercise more? I just want to do more and more and more and burn more calories and use my muscles more and go to fatigue and feel that burn. I'm telling you, take a step back. Stop worrying about exercising more and more and start focusing on training. Train hard and train with purpose. So get stronger. You got to be pushing yourself in the gym. You know, I don't want you trying to show off doing your 1 rep max all the time, but if you can get 4 to 6 reps with good form on a deadlift, on a bench, on a squat, on an overhead press, you are lifting heavy weights. You're pushing your muscles and they're going to respond by getting stronger and getting bigger. And that's okay to get bigger muscles. Don't be afraid to train hard. Don't be afraid to eat protein. You're not going to get big and bulky. And yes, even women have to eat the protein. Even if you don't want to wake up tomorrow and be bulky and trade your boobs for pecs, you got to be eating the protein because that's not how it works. If it was that easy, then everybody would be a figure competitor, but it's not. No one accidentally became super jacked and couldn't fit through a door frame. No one drove their car around for 30 minutes and then accidentally became a NASCAR driver. People reach out to me, they say, "Hey Chase, you're looking lean. What exercises are you doing?" I'm doing the same exercises that power lifters are doing. Those big bulky people, they're doing the same exercises as people that are lean and toned. And I repeat, eating like an adult, not being super hungry all the time, not being super full all the time, prioritizing protein, eating some plants, limiting highly processed foods. If you want to lose or gain weight, you want to be eating protein. Those are the big 4. Train hard, eat well, maximizing that protein, 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. Recover, that means drinking your water, sleeping as much as you need, stretching after your workouts and warming up before them, focusing on longevity. And then the 4th thing, and focusing on want power, not willpower. Focus on that, what you want, to drive you to stay consistent to your plan, not what you will do, because willpower is fleeting just as fast as motivation is fleeting. If you want to be consistent, you got to be there doing the plan that's going to line you up for your goals, even when you're not motivated, because you know it's what you want to do. So get real with yourself. If you want to get toned, realize that you want to build muscle and you want to burn body fat. And this is going to be a long time. The fastest way to get toned for summer of 2021 is to focus on getting toned for summer of 2022. Most men can probably gain 15 pounds of muscle in their first year of proper resistance training if everything is done appropriately, if they have their nutrition and their training dialed in. And the only way to reveal that muscle in a really cut way is going to be to drop some body fat. Be okay with the scale fluctuation. Women, all things done properly, you might be able to gain like 10 pounds of muscle in your first year, and then you might want to cut a little bit away from that. But the best way to get quote-unquote toned for this summer is to focus on getting quote-unquote toned for next summer. Because if you lose weight too radically, you're going to lose a lot of muscle while you lose fat. You're going to wind up in a skinny fat place and you're going to say, "Hey, why don't I look toned?" Well, it's because you did the quick thing, not the sustainable thing. And that's what it's all about. I think that's a wrap for the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this rambling episode. I hope it went somewhere. And if you are on YouTube, I'm going to be asking people what concepts do they want me to ramble on. So if you have anything you want me to talk about on the next unscripted episode of Fitness Forever Whatever, leave it in the comments of this YouTube video. I'm out. This is Fitness Forever Whatever. Boom. Cheers. Let me go check on my dog.